Hey, what's up? This is William of the Willpower team from Living Realty Again. The question I always get is, when is the Toronto real estate market, especially detached home, is going to slow down? On the other hand, we finally see the average price for condos are coming down. And what does all those mean to you? I'll explain it to you right now. We believe real estate is the one most important investment in our life, at least to most of us, me and you. That's why we always provide you updates data for Toronto home market, even though during this unprecedented time. But are we going to see an overall price drop or slowdown in the Toronto home market or GTA? Or do you think the price for detached home it will eventually goes down? Well, let me know what you think in the comments below. Many of you has been seeing this up in the last several months. However, those were numbers when you compare to last year. When we look at the month-to-month comparison, November was the first month dropped it since April, which was down by 1.31% compared to October, of course, this year. On the other hand, when we look at what happened in the last 12 years, there were always a price drop from October to November, unless you compare to the times when it was a little bit crazy in 2015 and 2016. Of course, most of the time when you compare the price from last year, numbers were up. Unless when you compare to numbers for a smaller section, let's say month to month, the price increase wasn't that much significant, even though in detached home. For example, in 416 and 905, the percentage were only 0.43% and about 0.01% accordingly. So are the detached home market is slowing down or going to drop? Well, no one gonna know. However, it might drop a little bit based on winter months, always a slow season in home marketing traditionally. From our experience, we believe the price will again rolling back up once we hit the spring season. And that was what we in Living Realty seeing that in the last 40 years. We've been here long enough to see this trend repeating itself year after years. The month to month changes, always up from January to February in the last 10 to 12 years again. So how do you interpret these numbers is up to you, good or bad. And when we look at the condo market in 416 area last month, it finally came down. We do see both year over year and month to month dropping, but we noticed the actual number of transactions in 416 condo market was actually higher than last year. People wonder why there are still many transactions. Well, there are lots of reasons. Many end users are still out there who needs to live in downtown and there's no way or they will buy a detached home. At the end, condo price may hang in there for some time till everything is going back to normal, vaccine and so on. And if you are a condo investor, just hang in there, things will become better. Overall market speaking, in terms of the total number of transactions, we were up by 24% compared to last year. The average days on market was 19 days, which is almost average since April. And the average home price change in GTA was 787,000, 843,000, and 955,000 in November 2018, 19, and 2020 respectively. The increase percentage was 7% and 13% accordingly. One important thing to keep in mind is the total number of active listings available on the market. Our inventory is still low, with only about 13,798 active listings at the end of November, which is considered to be a seller's market right now. Remember, if we take out the condo listing in the 416 area, the active listing for low rise are even less. We need about 18,000 to 20,000 active listing in order to get a balanced market in GTA. As you're all aware, the freehold market is still hot and hot. If things go as my assumption, price is still going to jump for all freehold, both 416 and 905. Inventory low, demand up, price increase. It's that simple. Keep in mind those were only educated guess or prediction. No one's gonna know what's gonna happen in the future, even though the most successful realtor in the world is not going to tell you for sure next month go up, for sure next month goes down. Depends on what your perspective. I hope these numbers are good updates for you. If you're looking to do anything in the GTA home market in the typical slow winter, or want to know more how to approach in 2021, you can always book a no obligation hustle-free conversation with me. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for the upcoming year-end recap of 2020. Lastly, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in a few days. Bye bye.